Today I'm going to show you how to create an animated GIF or GIF. If you go to piskelapp.com, you have access to be able to create, they're called sprites, but they could also be saved as animated GIFs. So this is what the snowman looks like within this program, and I created this using the pixel art here on the left hand side, all these tools. You'll notice that there are different versions of the snowman. I found this pixel art project online, and I highly recommend that students create something similar to this, maybe using graph paper. So here's an example of what that looks like, and I planned out how to build the snowman first. This is a perfect project to use math with. You can give them like a length and a width of each pixel and have them calculate the area, or they can calculate what is the area within the square at the bottom of the snowman, what the area is of the entire snowman. If it's for younger kids, they can just count the colors of how many whites, maybe how many blues. So there's different versions of this that you can use to be able to incorporate math. Let's go ahead and start with the snowman. So what I'm going to do, first of all, is this is the tool that I'm mainly using today, which is the pen tool. So as you can see, I have a smaller block here. This is my pen size. I'm going to use the second to smallest one, which is this size right here. I have two colors here. I have my primary color on the left, and I have my secondary color. So what you can do is have two colors here and swap them back and forth. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to show you how to create the white on the snowman. So if I click on this, I have my options here of my colors. So I'm going to go all the way to the left here, and I'm going to click right here on the left hand corner, and now I have my color that I want to use, and that's white. If I click once, there's my first pixel. I have to be careful because I have to drag it all the way across to make another perfect square. Click again, and that's 2 squares, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So that's the first part of my snowman here. And again, I said there was 3 rows of 7, so I'm going to go ahead and continue to just do the same thing. I can even drag across to just make it quicker. I know that I'm just holding down the mouse and dragging to the right. So now I have 3 rows here. So I'm going to go back to my picture so I can see exactly how many I have here. So a total of, again, there's 7 down here and 3, so 21 total in this section. And then I just go up 1 again, and I have another set of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and there's 3, so a total of 15 here. That's the next set I'm going to make. So I'm going to go back to my version here. And let's look quickly at the drawing that I drew as well, and let's just double check. So we have three going up here, and we have 7 here. So that's the set I just, the boxes I just drew out. And now I have another 3 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 just here in this section. So I'm going to go ahead and move over 1 and then go to the right 5 and up 3. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, and I said I'm going to go up 3, so 1, actually this would be 3, 1, 2, and 3. So now I can just drag and fill it in. Oops. Oh, I made a mistake. What do I do if I make a mistake? So I can swap this back. Okay, I swapped it, and this is my transparent one. This is like my, kind of like my eraser. I could use that, or I'm going to put it back. I can use my eraser tool, which is this one right down below here, and I can erase that. Okay, so I'm going to go back, and I'm going to swap this again. See here, this little arrow, I'm going to swap it back so I can get my white. That's my color I'm working with right now. And I'm going to just click, oops, I'm on the eraser tool, so I have to make sure I'm on the pencil tool. And I'm going to draw it out. There we go. And if I mess up again, it's okay. Just go back and use the eraser tool. I can erase it just like that. Okay, so I'm going to look back at my 2 references here. I've got this one, and then I actually have my other one here. I noticed that I have buttons, so I can add the buttons. It starts in the second row here, and it's the 1, 2, 3, 4th one over. So I'm going to go ahead and show you how to do the button. So we'll come back here. Oops, wrong one. There we go. And the button starts about right here because I've got, again, this is my first row, and then I got my second row, my third row. So it's in the second row about right there. So I want to use the color blue. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to double click on this one, and I'm going to look for the color blue, click on it, okay, and choose what color blue I want. So I like that color there. Okay, so that's going to be my button. So again, I don't want it here. I want it one whole one above. So there's one. And again, that's my eraser, and that's okay. I'm going to go back to my pen tool. And there we go. I'm going to jump up again one, and then another one up. There are my buttons for my snowman. All right, so let's look back and see what's next. So we've got the buttons. I didn't do the hands yet, so we can go ahead and do the hands here, and I'm going to use the color green for that. And again, it matches my template here, so I have my green here as well. So let's go back here, and let's choose the color green. So if I click on green, okay, there we go. I'm going to go ahead and start 1, 2, and 3. I believe it was like this, and then 1, 2, and 3. Oops, I'm going to hit Control Z too. That's another option I have to just undo the last change. So I can erase it or I can hit Control Z. Okay, there we go. And you know what? I kind of changed my mind. I think I want to change this because I believe one is up and one is down. There we are.